Hi, I'm Jack Rakuta. I'm with my founders and partners of Thrive at Work, Jen Margolis and Evan Ashita, and we're talking in this video about how to make the hard decisions. We are living in unprecedented times, all 7.5 billion of us, and we're going to have decisions we've never had to make before. And we've got to make them well. We've got to craft them so that people have confidence in our decisions and in us and in all of us together.
Okay, so we wanted to give you a really simple framework. We know a lot of you are having to make really tough decisions about your staff, about your programs, about your services, about what you can and can't offer right now. So there's 4 lists that we want you to think about before you go into these conversations. The first list is the list of your core values. So what are 3 to 5 of your core beliefs and principles that you are going to use to make these decisions? So for instance, if one of your core values is around community and you're making decisions because you're trying to keep our community safe right now, then we want you to focus in on that value as you message to your people, right? So keep a list of your values, get really clear on what those mean right now for you and your organization and your teams. The second list is a list of what's absolutely necessary. So what do you know you have to do in the next several weeks? Do you have to furlough people? Do you have to lay a couple of people off? Do you have to shut down a program? Is there a service that you can offer virtually and other services you can't? Make the list of what is absolutely necessary. What do you know you have to do? Okay, so we've got values, and then we've got what do you absolutely have to do in the next couple of weeks. The third list is what support can you offer? Okay, so get really clear on what you can offer. Can you offer a little bit of pay? Can you offer a gift card to a grocery store? Can you offer virtual conversation and support to your team? Like, list all the things that come to mind in terms of the kind of support that you are able to offer. Okay. Fourth list is a list really of what people can give and are willing to give. So as you move into these conversations, it's a really appropriate question to invite people to give. A lot of people are going to have some time on their hands, and a lot of people are really in a spirit of generosity right now because we're all in this together. And so we're trying to figure out what is possible, what can we create during this time. And so somebody, even if they can't be paid right now, might be willing to create a virtual offering of some kind, or even if they can't be paid right now, they might be willing to partner up with another teammate just to offer support, right? So invite people into those conversations around giving. So here are your 4 things: your values, what's absolutely necessary, right? Meaning, what do you have to do in the coming weeks? What support can you offer? And what support can people give, right? Who are on your team in your organization.
And it's all about trying to find a way to move forward. And with those lists, and as you think about what it's going to take to move forward, we like to ask people to stay question-based. And what that means is we frame the possibilities, the concerns, the unknowns. We frame those things as questions. How could we? What if we? What would it look like if we? And using that as a way to help people connect to what needs to happen next, and not to get drawn into this isn't possible, there's no way, this feels like too much. When we allow ourselves to become question-based, it allows us to open ourselves up to the things that we should be talking about, quite frankly. And then we layer in extra questions. Questions create new questions. And from that, we start to think about, all right, what are the things that we can do and we can't do? And let's focus on those things that we can do. And when we do it, use it through the lens of moving forward. Sometimes we talk about progress, but right now we're just talking about how do we take the next step? How do we move forward? And when we do it question-based, it makes it all that more possible. So those are our tips. Jack, do you want to take us back to thriveatwork.com, team.com?
Thriveatworkteam.com now, starting with the homepage, offers a ton of resources. We've also launched a new community site on Thriving Remotely for leaders. And so we invite you to get to our site, sign up, and we hope to see you on the community.